Okay, just weather days, bright but cold, as you can see. Since quite a few people like to clip that I don't know on Jesse, I decided to do this other one. A guy called Howard Williams. Now, I met Howard through Jesse at the first Nucleus event they done in San Francisco. I can't remember the date, the 90s or something like that. It was by invitation only, and I was invited with Ted Wong. Um, there wasn't many people in the UK that was actually invited, but there was a couple that actually turned up and they just asked. They heard about it, got wind about it, and they asked some instructor, and he said, "I okay, I'll give you an invite." But um, I didn't need to do that. I was invited anyway. So the biggest amount of people that Bruce taught were there, uh, and I met tons of people, but I met them through Jess as well. But Howard, when I saw him, I really liked his demonstration. Um, Thought that was better than the majority of folk, to tell the truth. Everything was really compact and to the point. So after the halfway mark, they say, okay, we're going to break for lunch. So it was Jesse, there's myself, Steve Smith, and there was a reporter for, I think it was Combat Magazine in Howard. So we went across the road, and there's a square. If my memory serves me right, it's like a playground for kids. So we went across there, went into a restaurant, and we sat. And Howard, Jesse introduced me to Howard, and Jesse spoke very highly of me to Howard. And then I asked Howard, would you like to come and do a seminar? And he agreed. So we used to keep in contact, all the time. But sometimes I wouldn't hear from her for ages. In the middle of the night, he had a habit of phoning me in the middle of the night, at 3 or 4 in the morning, hear the phone ring, I'd say, that's Howard. And I can honestly say there was never once where I went to hell with that. I'm not going to answer that phone because I knew that even if I was tired, there would be a lot of information there that Howard would be saying things, and I would want to soak it up. So I always made an effort. Come down the stair with a pair of pajamas on, it was usually freezing, and sit and listen to Howard. Even though I was half sleeping, but some of the things he said were just, were really valuable things. Then when he done a seminar and explained, the really compactness and body mechanics and, uh, all these things, it just made so much sense. And how he was a bit kind of disgruntled, the way JKD had went with certain people who'd really took it and added things to it, and it misrepresented it, and he wanted to keep it the way, Bruce, had left it with James, and how it was all but just hacking away. So, I mean, we only done 2 seminars for me, but we really did talk a lot of the length of time that I knew him, and it's such a shame that he died at an early age. But really, I loved the compactness. I love the eye jabs, all the different configurations, like the claw as well, and the flick. I loved all that, and I loved this poisoned hand theory where you hit the eyes and then you break the collarbone. You hit the eyes, you go that side, you hit the eyes and you attack the throat, or you hit the eyes and you go this way of the throat, or you hit the eyes and you come up that way. See? Or you hit the throat, collarbone, or you hit the throat, collarbone, or you hit the throat and you attack here. See that? Then we had the pommel on this side, and then we had the back fist with a hand like that on that side. See that? And we had the chop across here, the nose, etc. So we chop it that way, chop the throat. So there wasn't any of this pulling it back and getting back in and back in and back out. It was like boom, 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 boom. You could virtually destroy 3 things in one shot when you think about it. You could take his eye and break his collarbone. You could break his collarbone and take his eye. You could break his collarbone, take his eye and curve it that way. Just like see a cat going like that. You could break it and go that way. You could break his collarbone and take his eye that way. You could take his eye this way and then chop the throat. You could attack the throat that way and then take the eye. You could attack him right on the nose that way with a chop and then break the collarbone this way. So really, really interesting. And again, you've all the things that can happen where if he stops it, you clear it, you're rolling about it, etc. And also the ability to overlap punches, which Jesse done as well. But Howard taught me how to overlap the shots. So it's like you go like that. So you could attack the eyes, collarbone, and then you could tap them this way. See that? They're just different ways. You can go with a lead and then roll into the back fist. So you can go with an eye jab or roll into that, and then you can hit them with an overhand, underhand, or a hook or anything. It was really compact. See that? So a guy blocks it and you hit him, and in that space, you could even go at that seat, and then you could slice with the eye jab, and that could be throat, the eyes, or the chop, or the collarbone, or any of these things here. Excellent stuff. Then you go into the kicks, how you can stop him with obstruction and break his leg, etc. How you can use a flip kick. It's the one that everybody kind of liked what I'd done. You know, I hate to say it, I kind of made it a wee bit more famous. The flip click kick, don't know, excuse me, at really close quarters, how you can attack the head, how you can attack the ankle, you know, and the 360 kicking, punching, and just the evasion, moving off at 8 points, hitting, destroying, breaking bones, amazing stuff. Anyway, getting back to the part where it's such a shame Howard died, because he was a guy like Jesse. He was one of the guys that just never got enough recognition, and he had so much knowledge. And again, I really do miss the phone calls, and the same as Jesse. I really do miss the times that we spoke on the phone, the time I took him to China, you know, the experiences we had, how we used to love talking about aeroplanes, because Jesse was an aeroplane nut like me as well. But it's so sad that these people are gone, and I'm so grateful and fortunate, really so grateful and fortunate I get the chance to spend time with them. And that is just amazing for me. And the generation under me that's practicing Jeet Kune Do, they're less fortunate that they didn't get these opportunities. But although some of the people that I taught did get these opportunities to meet these people, you know, because I invited them across for a seminar. So, again, I can't thank, you know, the late Howard Williams for what he shared, and also Jesse. And I'll do another clip about other people I met, and I hope it's entertaining. And again, what can I say? There's nothing else I can say. Just, I really do appreciate every moment I've had with these two guys, and I'll catch you later.